Hello. Have yet another Treehouse Stout in this fancy can. This one's called Nervous Energy. Have not had this before. 8% alcohol, canned a little under a month ago. It's Vietnamese cinnamon, Madagascar vanilla beans, and dark amber maple syrup. So we shall see. I think I saw someone say there wasn't much cinnamon going on in here, which I'm okay with. Cinnamon can be really strong. It's not my favorite, sweet beer adjunct out there, but a little bit is fine. And actually, I should check to see if this. They say lactose. They call it a milk stout, so there's got to be some lactose, and looks maybe even darker than some of their other ones do. Even though there is no coffee in it, actually. A lot of their flavored big stouts, they add a lot of coffee too, or they slip it in there amongst all the other stuff. It's really double shot. The shot series is where they really feature the coffee. But it looks very good. At first, it has a lot of mocha aromas, even though there is no chocolate or coffee added to it. But vanilla tend to have, chocolate and coffee themselves have the vanilla notes in them, especially really good coffees. So vanilla can kind of create that, along with all the roasted malts, of course. And then maple isn't popping on it. Maybe this is super cold. I probably should let these warm up before I do this, but whatever. There's a hint of cinnamon in there. And just some kind of woodiness from the maple syrup. It's very good, very creamy, very soft. The lactose is definitely making itself known. I had a double shot vanilla. I shared one of those earlier tonight. That one was definitely didn't have as mild of a feel on the tongue. It wasn't as soft and velvety, perhaps, because of the acidity from the coffee, and it was stronger and didn't have lactose. The lactose is definitely helping the mouthfeel on this one. But yeah, I'm not really getting much cinnamon. Maybe eventually it'll come in. Very chocolatey, very milk chocolatey. I often get this sort of toasted marshmallow thing from some of their vanilla stouts, but I'm not getting as much. Maybe it's because it's missing the coffee notes that bring out the extra roasty kind of campfire type thing. Let's see, does it have that malted milk ball though? You'd think it would. It's interesting. The flavor is just, it doesn't pop on the tongue. It's really velvety. Feels nice. It's not a massive feel. It is only 8%. But it gets kind of earthy and woody and that sort of stuff in the flavor. And it seems like the flavors are kind of muddled. Like there isn't maple and cinnamon jumping out at me. It's a really good beer, but I can see how people who want their pastry stuff to taste like their intense adjuncts maybe would be a little upset, but it's still very nice, and it has an interesting deep malt woodiness that is very good, but just by itself. And oddly enough, it's not ultra sweet. It's not super sticky. Has a little bit of a drying on the tongue. It almost seems like it has chocolate or coffee in it. Sort of tannic notes, but I guess they say it's like classic French toast. Maybe that's a sort of a good way to describe it. I'm betting it. One thing is this is just too cold right now. I guess it would go well with French toast. And I'm getting this. I guess maybe there are some tannins in maple syrup, but I'm just kind of rambling now. I can see how like some people might want to pass on this, but it is nice to be able to get a treehouse, you know, intense flavored stout that doesn't have coffee in it, because not everyone wants the caffeine, or not everyone is a huge coffee fan for some weird reason. But with this one, maybe 4.25, maybe not even quite there. It probably deserves that. If you have it next to some other random, maybe 8% stout, it's probably still gonna blow it away. But not top tier, maybe flavored wise for treehouse stouts. Goodbye.